Hello everyone, my name is Talia Bates and welcome to the very first episode of a talk show I like to call Word of the Week. On this show, we talk about the Word of the Week and we bring on two guests and learn about what it means to them. Our guests for this week are Keke Garcia and Kenzie Burton. Our Word of the Week this week is confidence. Right after this break, we'll learn about what confidence means to Kenzie and Keke.
Will you join the Jedi and fight for peace in the galaxy? Or will your strength lead you to discover your power with the Sith? Whether you choose the light side or the dark side, Jedi and Sith alike are welcome to join the MSU Order. The MSU Order is a theatrical combat group that uses forms canon to the Star Wars universe, and members can even create their own characters to fight in battle. To find out more, find them on TikTok or join their Facebook group. May the Force be with you.
And welcome back. We're here with Keke Garcia, who is a part of the Morehead State University all-girl cheer team. Keke, I want to know what confidence means to you when it comes to the cheer team.
What confidence means to me is being yourself, being proud, and just being resilient to be your own self in front of other people, because at the end of the day, you're yourself and nobody else can be you. So,
I love that. Keke, when did you realize you wanted to start cheer?
I've been cheering since the age of 3, so my whole life.
I love that.
Yes.
Can you tell me more about your cheer journey?
I've done cheer since the age of 3. Did high school cheer, won high school nationals, won state twice. Did track, then I didn't decide I wanted to cheer again until college, till maybe a month before decision time. And then I came here, and then we ended up national champions.
Yes, I love that. I want to know what confidence means to you, other than, you said cheer, and I heard you did track, so what does it mean to you when it comes to track?
Well, confidence just means just being comfortable in your own skin and being your own self. Because whether you're taking the track or you're going to take the stage for cheer, at the end of the day, you have to have confidence in yourself to be able to run as hard as you can, compete as hard as you want, hit your routine at your best of your abilities. So, yeah.
Yeah. Does your performance ever affect your confidence?
Yeah, you do get nervous on stage. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But at the end of the day, like, you've trained so hard for everything that you've worked for, and so at the end of the day, you just trust yourself. I trust myself all the time, so it's just kind of mind over matter.
Do you ever have a hard time trusting your teammates?
Sometimes. but at the end of the day, you have to learn to trust them regardless.
Yeah, I love that. So when it comes to confidence, who is someone you can look up to?
Someone I can look up to is my roommate, Melinda, because no matter what, good or bad, in the worst of situations, the best of situations, she's always positive and happy, and she doesn't care what anybody else thinks about her. So,
has she ever said what kind of helps her build her confidence? Or has she ever mentioned anything about that?
Just being comfortable in yourself.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't feel comfortable in yourself, then you're never going to have confidence. You have to own up to it, love yourself, and then once you do that, confidence comes easy.
Yeah, I love that. Well, when you see Melinda in a cheer aspect, what is she like?
Oh, this girl won nationals too, so she got confidence all the time. But hers is a little bit different than me. I usually have to be hyper energetic before I go on, and for her, she's more of a in her own space, in her own bubble. She puts her AirPods in, calls it a day, is in her own zone, and then when she takes them out, it's like a whole different her. So it's like just kind of amazing to see her.
Well, I love that you have someone to look up to. And my last question, in a couple words, in a couple sentences, I want to know what advice you have to give to someone when it comes to confidence, or someone who lacks in confidence.
There's only one of you in this world, so embrace you, because there's no other person to replicate or be you. So just love yourself.
And where can we contact you if we want to ever learn more about Morehead State?
Kiera.QT on Instagram and Morehead State Cheer.
I love that. We'll be right back after this break to talk to Kenzie about what confidence means to her.
Learn how you can empower yourself and others with College Moxie. College Moxie is a student organization that is all about women supporting women. Moxie's core values are lead with love, speak with respect, and engage with truth. You can find out more and join on their Instagram at Moorhead College Moxie. Elevate, empower, impact with College Moxie.
Are you ready to kickstart a career in journalism? Then come join the Trailblazer, Moorhead State University's newspaper. Work with others to write intriguing stories to build your resume. Take awesome photographs for news stories. Then get published on the Trailblazer website. To learn more about the Trailblazer, contact faculty advisor John Flavel or visit the Trailblazer's website at thetrailblazer.net.
Welcome back. Now we're here with Kenzie Burton, who's a part of the Moorhead Eagles dance team. Kenzie, I want to know what confidence means to you in a dance perspective.
I think for me, it's just being comfortable in my own skin and doing what I can to the best of my abilities on stage or on the court, wherever I am for dance. I think just trying my hardest and having people cheer me on too.
I love that. Where did your dance journey first start?
I was 4 whenever I started. I started with ballet and tap, so I've always been in ballet more so than like dance team. So I did that for a long time. Then I had an injury and stopped for like 3 years. And then I started cheer actually in high school. So I cheered throughout high school, and then one day I just decided maybe I should try out for the dance team at Moorhead. And I was like, okay. So kind of have both sides of it, like the cheer aspect and then the dance aspect. So.
And if you feel comfortable, I heard you said you had an injury, and I just want to know what happened with that.
So I was in 5th grade, so it was like, that was kind of like the peak of my dance. It was very intense for me, but so I had ended up doing like a leap or something like that, and I hurt my back. So it was like, I went to the doctors, they told me I was too flexible and not strong enough.
Too flexible?
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
I know, I was like, okay, but basically it was just like a pulled muscle that still affects me now sometimes if I push it too hard, but for the most part, I mean, it's all good.
Yeah. How did that injury affect your confidence?
It really kind of made me nervous to like start dancing again, and then whenever I did decide to do cheer, I was a bass, so it was kind of scary for that. I was like, what if I get hurt? And then like you have a lot of
coming at you at all times.
a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah.
So it made me a little nervous because I was like, what if I let my team down? What if I let everybody else down? But I conquered that, and now I don't really think about it anymore.
Yeah. How did you grow from that? What did you really tell yourself, or what did you do to grow from that?
I think for me, I was kind of just like, it's not going to happen, first of all. Like, just do whatever I can to not let it happen, and to just make sure that I'm taking care of myself, making sure that if I'm not comfortable with something, speaking about it, making sure that I make it known that I don't want anything to go wrong. So
when it comes to confidence, who is someone you can like look up to?
Probably my coach, Shanna, because if you ever see her at the game, she's so cute. She's always dressed up.
I see her. She's everywhere. She's like
she's running everywhere, and she is always just like, she just brings out confidence, and like you can kind of like, she puts it on us too. She like makes sure that we are all confident in everything that we do, and make sure that we know that we look good and that we like we're doing our best.
Yeah. What is something short you would say to someone who's lacks in confidence?
I would say just try to feel comfortable. I think comfortable is like the best way to describe it. Just do what you love, and everything will come together.
I love that. We'll be right back after this break.
Have a ball with MSU 4Paws. MSU 4Paws is a nonprofit organization here on campus that is dedicated to socializing future service dogs. You're guaranteed to make a furry friend or two. Being a part of MSU 4Paws is a real treat. You can find out more by following them on Instagram at MSU 4Paws.
And welcome back. I want to thank you so much for joining us today on this episode of Word of the Week. I want to thank Kenzie and Keke for coming out and being our special guest. And if you want to learn more about these organizations, feel free to contact MSU Cheer and MSU Eagles Dance on Instagram. Don't forget to tune in next week, which our Word of the Week will be loyalty. This concludes our episode, and we will see you next week on Word of the Week.